Hello, this is Bridget Burns, and I wanted to share with you that the first time I started getting into tarot was back in the 70s. And since then, I have been a small time collector of tarot cards. So, in another video, I will share with you some of my favorites, and then eventually, I will show you some other ones that I have, and my likes and dislikes, and that type of thing. But when I first started out, I still have my same deck, and you can definitely tell that it was based off the Rider-Waite. But it was definitely from the 70s. And then I later bought a Thoth deck, and I did many readings with it. But the Rider-Waite was what I kept going back to. And of course, busy being in life with work and family, my tarot study and readings waxed and waned through the years. Yeah, I'm currently retired, so I have more time to devote to my passion. And I do have my favorite cards, and but one of the things that I wanted to show you is that so many of the books that and the way they teach tarot, they want you to start out with a Rider-Waite deck in the beginning in order to get a better handle on the symbolism. And then they say that once you learn the Rider-Waite, you could probably read other cards, which is true if they have the symbolism similar to the Rider-Waite. The Thoth deck, for instance, does not have any of the symbolism, so and the meanings are quite different. And the same with other tarots that do have pictures and may have some characteristics of the Rider-Waite. They still have their own stories. There's one deck that I have that's called Tarot of the Spirit, and it is very metaphysical and deals with spirituality with each card that you draw. But it's very insightful, needless to say, to put your own spin on a tarot. That's why it would be so much fun to make your own tarot, which is a goal for most people who are passionate about it. And maybe one of these days I'll do that. I did start on one, but I wanted to show you these. This is a little bitty deck. Let me turn it right side up. This is a little bitty deck of the Rider-Waite. Okay? I mean, it's little bitty. And it comes in this keychain. So, in theory, as long as it doesn't pop open, you can put that on your keychain, and you can do little tarot card readings. This is the back. It's really cute. And as you can see, it's exactly like, you know, the larger decks. I mean, there's no variance from the Rider-Waite deck that's big. Now, excuse me, I had to take care of that. Now, what I'd like to do is to show you another miniature Rider-Waite deck that I love because I can carry it with me. But it's this size. It's this size. So it's not a, it's a larger than some of the miniatures, but once again, it is a Rider-Waite. As you can see, some are reversed, but this is good for carrying around. But when you are first starting out, it's good to use that. So what I wanted to talk to you about, to get down to the issue, is a tarot journal. It's very important for you to keep a tarot journal. It's important for you to write down how you feel about each card, some of the meanings, maybe bringing in later on, bringing in some numerology, the Kabbalah, some astrology. There are different things, advanced, that you will want to do most likely, but the journal is great to start out with because you can take one card at a time and you can write about that card. You have a whole day to study that card and get inside that card and use your intuition. Then look up the meaning and write about that card. But what I did, I learned that later. What I did, this is a big thick book, what I did is, you can see it's very thick through here because I bought one of those miniature cards that I was showing you in the beginning, and I taped one to the corner of each page. So that is my page talking about that tarot card. Now what I did is I ran out of room, so I pasted these pages. And for instance, this side goes with this page. This goes with this side, and so on and so forth. And it goes on and on and on. Then back in through here, I wrote various things about various decks, spreads, the Kabbalah, and things like that. But starting a tarot deck is very good. I mean, a journal is very good, especially if you do it in the way that you could take a card a day and really meditate on it and look at it and think about, what is it saying to you and what are you getting out of it, and write about that. Write about that. You can sleep on it and then write about it the next day, and then look up the meaning and see how close you came to the meanings of the book that you read. Now there are some books out there that are better than others as far as helping you understand the meanings. There is a tarot Bible. Let's see, I don't have that one with me right now, but I do have this palmistry Bible, and there's a lot of these books, these Bible books on astrology, chakras, meditation, etc. And the tarot is a good one as well. Now, another very good, hang on a second, another very good book to learn from is this one, Learning the Tarot by Joan Bunning. She has a lot of good information in here. And as you can see, I have made notes at the bottom of her meanings. I have written my own meanings in my own words. Okay? So this is an excellent book, and I recommend it. Now, it's funny because one of the things that I wanted to do, I just saw this, and one of the things that I wanted to do was to have a more portable book for tarot meanings. But what I did is I've read so many books with so many interpretations that I wanted to, I took what I liked from the different things, and then I wrote up what I liked. And this book, I'll open it up for an example. Oh, it's upside down for you. For an example, here's the moon. Okay, here's the moon. And I just wrote down keywords for the meanings of the moon. Then, over here, I wrote what Thoth had to say about it. Then I think this is out of Bunning's book. Then over here I wrote what the Joie de Vivre, that's a deck, I'll show it to you later, what they had to say about that card, and what the Druid Craft had to say about that card. And so this is what I did throughout this book. The Seven of Cups, the keywords, then definitions from different books. And I just did a culmination of these things. And this comes in handy. Or it did come in handy. I share it now with other people who are learning the small one, because it is just the cards. So that's what I have to share today, was to keep a tarot journal if you're just starting, or even if you've started and you haven't kept a journal. Do so and write down your spreads, write down your results, and like I said, study the cards and play with them and have some fun. Another thing that I do that I have a lot of fun with is telling a story, and you'll come up with a different story every time. And I usually take my miniature Rider-Waite because it's easier to fit in small spaces. So I go out on the lanai or porch, and I have a little footstool, and the footstool is just perfect for this deck. And I lay out 3 cards, and I start telling a story, and then I lay out 3 more cards, and I say I continue the story, and then I lay 3 more, and I continue it again. And it's real interesting how it'll change up, and you have to use your imagination and intuition and see what story you can work out. So these are some tips that I have for you today. Again, my name is Bridget Burns, and oh, this is my headlamp, and I use this for it's definitely got a light on it, and I use that for up close work, because I do some up close work on some certain things, not tarot, but at any rate, keep a journal, and if you're just starting out, get a Rider-Waite deck and have fun with it, learn from it, and if you have any comments or questions, feel free to let me know. I do have a website. It's Tarot with Bridget. That's BRIDGET.com. tarotwithbridget.com. And you can also leave comments there. So I will talk with you later, and blessed be.